This is the new electric Ford Explorer, and in this video I'll take a closer look at the car's features and its exterior design. And I'll also test whether the driver assistance systems are really as good as other reviewers claim. There will also be a part 2, where I'll take a closer look at the interior and the car's software, which I can already reveal includes both smart features and some really poor design choices. So remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that video. The Ford Explorer is based on the Volkswagen Group's MEB platform, which you might also know from, for example, the Volkswagen ID.4 and 5, Audi Q4 e-tron, and Skoda Enyaq. All of them are quite popular electric cars, which I unfortunately haven't tried myself because they were all launched before my little YouTube channel broke through to the car importers. However, I've heard really good things about them from my Danish YouTube colleagues, and as mentioned, the driver assistance systems are among the features that stand out. I'm definitely more of a tech nerd than a car nerd, so things like assistance systems and the car's software are exactly what I really like to focus on. If you're interested in the more technical car details like engine types, battery chemistry, and acceleration tests, well, there are plenty of other great YouTubers who cover those sort of things, so I urge you to check them out. But before we see whether the assistance systems can really live up to my expectations, let's take a closer look at the car itself. The Ford Explorer comes in 2 variants, Select and Premium. Both models are available with 3 different battery sizes and either rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. In recent years, the prices of electric cars have fluctuated quite a bit, and for example, Renault announced earlier this year that the price reductions we saw at the end of 2024 on stock models now also apply to all new cars. So instead of listing all the different models and prices here, with the risk that they might be outdated very soon, I've included a Google search link in the description so you can easily find the relevant local information you need. When this video was recorded, the cheapest model in Denmark cost just under 300,000 Danish kroner, and the most expensive one, 380,000 kroner. On top of that, you can add various extras, where I would consider one essential and another a waste of money. I've borrowed the Select version with extended range. It has a 77 kilowatt-hour battery, which gives it a WLTP range of 602 kilometers. If you choose the cheapest model with standard range, the battery is only 52 kilowatt-hours net, which gives a WLTP range of 378 kilometers. Of course, it's up to you and your wallet to decide what to choose, but if you plan to take long trips in the car, then I would definitely recommend that you go for one of the models with extended range. It is possible to drive long distances with a smaller battery. I've driven to Italy twice in a Fiat 500e with a battery of 37 kilowatt-hours net, but it's definitely a better experience with a bit more range. This model also has the add-on that I would consider essential, at least if you want the car to be able to steer for you. If you want that, then you actually have to invest in the driver assistance package. It currently costs between 13 and 14,000 Danish kroner, depending on which car you have chosen. But then you also get a heads-up display, a 360-degree camera, automatic parking, and a hands-free electric tailgate included in the price. On the other hand, something I wouldn't choose as an add-on is the heat pump, because it's not standard on the Ford Explorer, unlike in many other cars. But check out the video in the description. This guy does a really good job explaining why this is an extra that isn't worth choosing. It's in Danish, but you can add subtitles. The car also has an electrically retractable tow bar. As of January 2025, it costs 9,500 kroner as an add-on, and it's a pretty cool feature if you need a tow hook on your car. It can tow up to 1 ton for the rear-wheel drive models and up to 1,200 kilos for the all-wheel drive ones. When it comes to design, of course it's subjective, but I think the Explorer is quite successful. The front looks suitably rugged, and the car also has a nice profile. It also looks good from the back, even though the rear window is fairly small. Here I could really use an electronic rear view mirror like in my Renault Megane, but at least there is a rear window wiper. The charging port is located at the rear on the passenger side, which in my opinion is the worst placement. Personally, I prefer a placement at the front on the passenger side because then I don't have to reverse into charging stations that are by a curb, and I can also use Tesla's superchargers without any problems. You can't really do that when the port is positioned like it is on the Explorer. But in its defense, I will say that it's far from the only car that uses this placement. Well, enough talk. Let's test out the assistance systems. I've been really excited to try out the driver assistance systems here in the Ford Explorer because I've heard a lot of good things about the assistance systems in the MEB cars. So now it's going to be interesting to see if they live up to the hype. To activate the adaptive cruise control and lane assist, I just press this button down here and then I can see that it's selected as the default up here on the display. Then I need to set my speed. I do that by pressing set. So now it sets it to the current speed. I haven't been able to find a button where I can set it to the permitted speed. That would have been really smart. I've seen that in other cars, including my Renault Megane. But if anyone knows how to do it in the MEB cars, please write it in the comments. I'm just going to interrupt here before you write your comment, because I've since found out that you don't even need to press the lane assist button to activate the system. It's actually already on standby as soon as you start the car, and it continuously adjusts the adaptive cruise control's speed to the current speed limit. So in fact, you only need to press one button when you want the car to drive for you. If you press the set button, the speed is set to the car's current speed. But if you press restore instead, you immediately activate the driving assistant at the permitted speed for that stretch. It really doesn't get much easier than that, except for those touch-sensitive buttons. Fortunately, I can easily increase the speed by pressing plus and minus, and here we have a little issue with these touch-sensitive buttons that are in the MEB cars. I know a lot of people are annoyed with them. Sometimes I think they work quite well, but in this particular example, they don't work as well, because I should be able to just tap the button lightly to increase the speed by 1 km/h. And if I press a bit harder, it jumps to the nearest 10 km/h. The problem is that there's very little difference between a light press and a hard press. So, often I end up jumping 10 km/h, no matter how I press. It probably sounds great in theory that you can have different touch levels, but when you're driving a car and have to keep an eye on traffic, it's really hard to control exactly how hard or softly you press a button. So maybe it would have been smarter to have a long press and a short press instead. But that's just how it's implemented. Maybe you can live with it. I think you should try it yourself. I am not completely convinced. Otherwise, I actually think those touch buttons work fine when you press them. It's not that they don't respond, but it's just that thing with hard and soft presses. I don't like that. Another thing I always like to test is what happens when you want to overtake. Because right now I'm behind a car that's going 90, but I'm actually allowed to drive 110. So what happens when I signal to pull out? Does the car accelerate right away, or how does it work? Now I'm indicating that I want to overtake, and at first nothing happens. But as soon as I turn the steering wheel just a little bit, the car begins to accelerate. And honestly, I think that's actually the best way I've seen it implemented so far. There are some cars that only start to accelerate once I'm fully in the overtaking lane, and there are no cars in front of me. And that's not really optimal because then you don't manage to pick up speed quickly enough for those coming up behind you. Then there are other cars that, as soon as I start to signal out, begin to speed up because they see, you want to accelerate, and that's immediately much, much better. But of course, that carries the risk that if I can't get out quickly enough, I suddenly get too close to the car in front. And I have to say that I think this implementation, which is in the Ford Explorer, where it's ready to accelerate, but only starts the moment I begin to pull out. I actually think that's pretty cool, and I must say it works really, really well. Now it says there's a 90-kilometer zone ahead. It already knows that, and it also shows it in the display and in the heads-up display. And immediately it starts to slow down to the 90 we're allowed to drive here, so that works really well too. There's usually an area up here, right at the intersection between Lyngbyveien and Ring 3, where the car thinks you're only allowed to drive 70. At least that's what some cars think, right here under the bridge. Maybe it's because you're only allowed to drive 70 on top of the bridge, so then they have to slow down a bit. So I'm a bit curious to see what the Ford does here. Whether it keeps us at 90 kilometers per hour, or whether their map data is just as bad as the Google data that are in my Renault Megane, because that one always slows down right here on this stretch. So far it's going pretty well. Yeah, it looks like it's keeping the speed at 90 kilometers per hour, which is what the limit is all the way through here. And that's actually really, really good. That doesn't mean there can't be times when it might have the wrong speed limit. I haven't driven the car long enough yet to have experienced that, but it does happen from time to time. But here, at least I know that on Android automotive cars with Google Maps, they still think the speed limit is 70 back there. The Ford handled that really, really well. So thumbs up. Now it just says we're allowed to drive 110, so it increases the speed to that. And I actually really like the way it accelerates. It's quite comfortable. Not too aggressive, but also not too grandpa-like. Another thing that these lane assist systems can have trouble with are narrow lanes. Sometimes when there's roadwork, some of the lanes are narrowed to less than normal, and I've definitely tried several cars that can't handle that. Now we're coming up to a section with roadwork here, where the outer lane is actually a bit narrower. So let's just try moving out there. The conditions aren't really that ideal right now because there's also a bit of snow, so it might have trouble seeing the lane markings, but it has actually found the lane now, and it's keeping to the lane even though I'm driving in a narrower lane than usual. So once again, yes. Impressive. On top of that, it's cloudy, and now it's even starting to snow a bit as well, and there's snow all the way out in the outer lane, so the outermost line isn't very clear, but at least it's white snow. But it can actually keep to the lane quite well here. And now it could also see that we're allowed to drive 110 again, so it speeds up and it's still keeping to the lane. Once again, approved. I'm starting to understand why people are quite enthusiastic about the assistance systems here in the MEB cars. Another thing the Ford has, when you've bought the driver assistance package, is automatic lane change, and it works in such a way that there are small arrows displayed down on the display and in the heads-up display, which shows you whether it thinks there's room to move in or out. I haven't quite figured out when it thinks it's the right time to do it, but I believe it has something to do with how many cars are around me. At least I've experienced that it doesn't always work super well if the traffic is too dense. It's probably best when you're just driving on a motorway like this, where the traffic is a bit lighter. Now I can actually move both in and out, so if I gently push up on the stalk here, it should make an automatic lane change for me. But then it said it was interrupted, take over the steering, and I've experienced that a few times. At first I thought it was because it happened when the traffic was heavy, but it also does it here, where there aren't really many cars around me. Maybe it was because I let go of the steering wheel. It has a touch sensor in the steering wheel, so I don't need to tug on the wheel for the autopilot to keep working. I just need to have my hand on it. So let's try that again. If we get a little further ahead, where it thinks there's enough space, there's a car out here in the outer lane right now, so I'll just wait until the lane is clear, and then we'll try to make a lane change again. Now the car says I'm clear to change lanes, so I turn on the indicator here. It's not me steering, it's the car that's steering. I'm just keeping my hand on the steering wheel to make sure that's not the reason it disengages. And it actually works. We can just try one more time if I get the arrows here. Yes, I do. Like that. It's very comfortable when you're on a long drive that when you give this little signal, well, the car actually takes care of changing lanes all by itself. And at first glance, it seems to work really well when there's no heavy traffic. In heavy traffic, you probably shouldn't count on it. It will disengage. We can just try one last time and see what happens if I don't have my hand on the steering wheel, if that's what causes it to disengage. I think that's the case, and honestly that's quite fair because it's a slightly more dangerous maneuver, so of course you should have your hand on the wheel so you can intervene if any problems arise. Again, really, really good, and a relatively quick lane change as well. It's not super fast, but actually about how you might do it yourself. I've also experienced other systems where it's so super slow and overly cautious, so you actually don't want to use it because it just takes way too long. The car is simply way too cautious about when it should pull in and out, but again, I have to say, well done by the MEB cars. It's honestly a pretty good assistance system. Another thing I really like to test is motorway on-ramps. That's where the lane briefly gets a bit wider. And I do expect that the Ford can handle that as well. And it does so without any problems. I just had to keep an eye out to make sure there weren't any cars coming onto the ramp. That's why I was a bit quiet just now. It works really well too. As expected, since everything else works so well. So again, I have to say, I'm very impressed with the assistance systems in this Ford Explorer. Honestly, it's some of the best I've tried, I have to say. The last thing I haven't tried yet is how quickly it finds the lane when I change lanes. Now, these aren't exactly ideal conditions for this. It's grey, there's snow, and it's either raining or snowing. But let's just give it a try. Now I'm signaling out here, and now I'm in the new lane and it's already found it. That was also really, really fast. I also want to try one more maneuver, which is pulling in behind a slow car and see what the cruise control does. If I now drive, now I'm going a bit fast and now I'm signaling in. The adaptive cruise control is turned on. Now I'm just pulling in behind this truck. And it slows down nicely by itself. I've experienced quite a few systems where if you pull in a bit briskly, they get really nervous and start beeping and saying, brake and watch out and you're too close and things like that. And again, here, I actually think it handles it really, really well because it basically drives the way I would drive. There's plenty of space. I can easily slow down in time. I don't need to slam on the brakes just because I'm a bit closer to the car in front. So, yeah, once again, really, really well done, in my opinion. And again, super quick when changing lanes. I just have to try that again. I turn off the blinker, and it has found the lane. Even in this weather. That's pretty impressive. I'm impressed. The adaptive cruise control works, as you can see, even at 0 kilometers per hour. So when you come to a traffic light, as long as there's someone in front who stops, or if you're on the highway and driving in traffic, then it can go all the way down to 0 and then start up again by itself within a short period of time. That also works really, really well. The adaptive cruise control also has a function where it recognizes the course of the road. And that means it should ideally know if there's a roundabout coming up or a sharper turn, and then adjust the speed accordingly. So even though I'm allowed to drive 60 here, now we're driving 40 because the weather isn't exactly great, but it would automatically reduce the speed itself. Now let's see if it does anything down here, since we're already driving at a pretty low speed. As I said, it's not exactly the best weather to test driver assistance systems in, but at least it's being tested under somewhat extreme conditions. Now let's see if it says anything here. It says it can see there's a roundabout, and it's actually maintaining those 30 kilometers per hour here, even though there was no one in front of me. Now I'll just signal to exit again. I felt I was going a bit too fast, so I just tapped the brakes here. But we can try to do it again at the next roundabout coming up just ahead. Again, if it were dry weather and good roads, I could probably easily go through that roundabout at 30 kilometers per hour. But in this kind of weather, nah. But as you can see up on the display, it can definitely detect that there's a roundabout, and as I said, it keeps a low speed, even though there's no one in front of me. See, here it works perfectly fine. I'm not touching the brake at all. It adjusts the speed by itself, and well, that's exactly how it should be. That was my test of the driving assistant in the Ford Explorer. In the next video, I'll take a closer look at the cabin and the car's software, and I'll give my final conclusion. See you soon.